Honestly, in my opinion, the most important part of this level is picking up the RPG.
Yeah, for no fight in the war room, honestly, that's pretty crucial. So what we want to do, there's a sequence of jumps that we want to do to get over this fence as quickly as we can. So going through this area isn't optimal. Um, like you can go that way if you want, but you still have to like go through all these crates. So it's actually quicker to jump on this rock first, and it's usually easier to jump on the right side. Um, Also, these damn enemies are trolling me. And once you're on top of this rock, you want to jump on these barrels, and from the barrels, jump on this slightly higher rock, and there's an invisible barrier you can stand on. And from here, you have the height necessary to jump on the fence. And if you hit like a really good strafe, you can also like get on top of the crates, which is pretty cool. It doesn't really save too much time, but um, that's essentially the movement that we want to nail to kind of start off the level.
Also, one thing we didn't say is the weapons from, we kind of said it, but the weapons from Ultimatum carry over, so you want to have a fast weapon out at the end of Ultimatum, and you'll start with the fast weapon out on all in, just so you don't have to bother with switching.
Yeah. If you do have to switch, try to do it in between strafes, so you won't really lose much time. Also, here I create a save. Essentially, I like to go a little bit wider to the left and shoot the staircase, and that'll kill those enemies and prevent any from spawning up here. Also, I just got owned by an RPG. But if I like, go a little bit to the right and shoot pretty close or far away, like that. If I come around the stairs, oh my god, this is so hard to live normally.
This is the riskiest level unless you do the exact strat.
Uh, yeah, so like see how there's all these extra dudes here now? We don't want that to happen. And if we go a little bit left and shoot while we're close, it'll prevent them, or most of them, from, not spawning. Sometimes you'll have like one straggler, but it's much better than like 3 or 4 enemies come around this corner as you're coming up the stairs. So yeah, we'll just do that, shoot into this corner, should be good. See no one spawn that time. And then from here, you want to hit a really solid strafe like off of this platform.
So I start out more right than what you're doing here. Like I take a good turn right around that first corner and then go straight out over the barrel.
Like this?
Yeah.
Okay. And that's essentially the movement that you want. You want to land on top of this little barrier thing. And the reason for that is because you will take a bunch of damage at this section with the RPGs shooting at you and everything. Like even this, like I'm probably not going to live. And if you're really hurt, it's probably worth just chilling in this corner for a second, to be honest. You do have to be careful of all the enemies behind you, but after you aren't red screened, just come up here and try to jump over. I'm very bad at this strafe, as you can see, but it's not something I have necessarily practiced yet. So if you're really lit as well, like if you're close to dying, you can elect to do the javelin strat as well, which this is here. This was like the OG strat, and you can actually people technically like shoot the right one first and then jump down and try to shoot a quick like direct shot on the left one. But it's actually faster to C4 these tanks, or even the fastest strat, which is to C4 the left one and then to shoot barrels on the right one, taking it out. So let me go ahead and try to demonstrate that. So I'm pretty hurt right here, unfortunately. Oh, and I failed the jump. God damn it. I might have to restart because I'm like really red at the staircase here.
Yeah, this is not a great
save. I still made it. Good.
Oh, I'm actually surprised you lived that full damage. Must have just started
Yeah.
Okay, I was also late to the... Oh, I lit him on fire, though. So that's essentially what we want to do, but our movement was a little bit slow, so we weren't able to shoot the barrels before the tank was in the way. So if you don't have really great movement like myself, it might be more beneficial for you to tube those barrels over there first.
and the backup, if you miss that, is just run at that second tank and throw another C4 at it. It
Exactly.
loses a few seconds.
Thank you. I'm not actually hurt here. All right, save. Cool. So now I can hopefully get. Oh, never mind. I can't. So my movement is still pretty clunky here. And I didn't auto or quick swap. So, Quicker, do you want to explain quick swapping really quick?
I don't totally know why it works, but if you have your USP out, then pull out your C4, and then double switch from the C4, you'll pull out the M4 much more quickly than other ways.
Oops.
And so it just gives you a lot more time to shoot those barrels.
I'll try and demonstrate that now. So yeah, we have USP out, we threw the C4, we double tap switch weapon, and we have our M4 out like right away. It's very nice. It's something that you should practice, like, you know, getting the habit of, you know, strafing and hitting that jump. It's pretty difficult. I personally am not very practiced at it. I got it there, but if you're trying to get this strategy, you want to be careful with how you do that. Also, I somehow missed it again. I definitely did the swap, but it didn't do it. But so yeah, if you do fail, just like take the walk of shame, like myself, and throw a C4 on the tank. It's not really a big time loss. It's literally like 2 seconds. And in full game run, it doesn't matter that much. Let me just demonstrate the tube method. This is what I normally do. So normally I would have this reloaded though.
Probably a better strat, but I just wasn't super comfortable with the tube for whatever reason.
Wow.
Like I didn't like the lineup.
Somehow didn't die.
You might have been too early. I think if it's, yeah, I'm not sure.
There we go. So it's not the tube itself that's killing the tank, it's the barrels. The barrels are key. Also, holy shit. Definitely be careful pushing into that building before the tank is fully dead.
Yeah, normally those guys will push out of the building and then just get like blasted by a friendly sniper.
I'm just gonna do this normally, because for whatever reason I can't get those barrels to just cooperate. Also, careful walking on top of the silos when they're going up. You will die.
Oh yeah.
It'll happen when you're just not even paying attention. But so this right here, this is what you want. This is gonna help you get through no fighting in the war room pretty easily. So make sure you get the RPD. We used to do G3 strats for the longest time.
G3 is probably alright, but just because you're not trying to kill people, the RPD is amazing.
It was mostly because I didn't even know an RPD existed. And then when it got found out, I started doubting it because I had been so accustomed to the G3. So
yeah, it's weird. Like I was the one that found it, and I didn't even know. Like I just like stumbled onto that weapon. I don't know if anyone knew it was there. It was just like hiding in a crate. It's such a weird find.
Yeah. Also, this part is kind of like on a timer, so you kind of just need to chill. That
can you mention the teleport thing?
Yeah. So unfortunately, my how fast I was through this part, like my teammates aren't teleporting because they're at a certain point. So like Griggs and Gaz or whoever is, you know, set to be the people that break open these grates. If you're fast enough with killing those 2 tanks, instead of running over like this, they will actually just teleport here. So when you do that section killing the tanks, you want to avoid looking in this direction. If you're looking at these sandbags, they won't actually spawn in. So you need to make sure you're looking, you know, somewhat away, and they should TP over and start the repelling sequence.
Is that with the LPD out?
Oh, it doesn't matter. I can pull it out when I do the
I
flash.
said late, didn't I? Yeah, it doesn't really matter, but I like to just.
It makes sense.